Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I was previously at Red 5 and I joined the company earlier this year. So Red 5 we took from a $60 million market cap in 2019 when I joined, built King of the Hills gold mine in WA, and when I left at the beginning of the year was $2.6 billion mining company. We have two excellent projects at Sunstone in Ecuador, and I see the same potential. I've taken over the reins from Malcolm Norris, who's one of the leading porphyry exploration geologists in the world and has had an amazing career. Discoveries at Cascabel and SolGold when Malcolm was CEO, at Tujuh Bukit in Indonesia when he was at Intrepid, and in the Philippines at Tampakan, and is responsible for these two discoveries at Sunstone. It's timely we're here today. We announced last week an exploration target and maiden resource at El Palmar, our project in the north. It shows the huge tier 1 potential that we have at El Palmar. 1.2 million ounce resource, exploration target of 15 million to 45 million ounces of gold equivalent, which we simply don't see those scale of deposits anymore in Australia. So an amazing opportunity. Sunstone's on ASX to be able to invest in two projects of this scale. Our project in the south is called Bramaderos. It's a similar gold, copper, porphyry project. We'll talk about it today. Has a resource of 2.7 million ounces resource and an exploration target of potentially over 10 million ounces. And we've been drilling at Bramaderos over the last 12 months, and we'll go through that story today. We recently raised money. We're well funded. We are in discussions with parties about joint venture partnerships at either project. And we expect from this point going forward a significant re-rate, and we're already up 80% since we raised money only 2 months ago. El Palmar, our project in the north, is in this beautiful area, tropical but farmland, no indigenous communities, no native forests, no protected areas, only 1,200, 1,500 metres above sea level, very easy to access, 3-hour drive from Quito. We're in this highly prospective mineralised belt on the Tuachi fault system that hosts a number of tier 1 deposits. Cascabel, I mentioned that Malcolm was previously a CEO of SolGold, has a huge copper gold porphyry system. Next door to El Palmar is the Codelco project called Lurimagua, a 1 billion tonne system. And we anticipate El Palmar will, with further drilling, establish itself as a similar tier 1 copper gold copper project in time. As I mentioned, we put out a resource last week. It's complemented by this exploration target with a number of areas that we have had drilling in, not enough drilling to be able to establish a resource yet, but makes up this 15 million plus exploration target at El Palmar. It's only for 3 targets of 5, a significant growth outside these exploration targets. And this resource was prepared independently and a very, very strong first step. You can see the resource is based on on a pit shell, and it's at surface. It's 0.6 grams gold equivalent, which will expand to be a significant open pit gold copper mine. There's a number of areas within that pit shell that haven't yet been drilled, which will continue to expand the resource, and we expect to go deeper and wider with further definition. The exploration target is very complementary. It's a huge ore body that we know already with various techniques and with drilling. You can see on the diagram on the right, it shows the target going down, touching T2 or T3, but a huge magnetic anomaly to the left on that diagram that we haven't drilled and is outside the exploration target that could quite potentially double again the size of the exploration target. We do think as we go deeper there could be much higher copper content, and then importantly, strategically, El Palmar can be developed first as an open pit before targeting these deeper resource potential. Our second project is Bramaderos in southern Ecuador. This is a perfect location, very isolated, but on the Pan-American Highway. You can see it's in this valley with the porphyry systems that are coming up that have been eroded away, leaving these porphyry hills, very easy to mine in the future, a very supportive community, and access to infrastructure, access to power, and a perfect location for a project. The concession, you can see the map on the left. The black circles are the porphyries, of which there's a number of these porphyry systems. We have an initial resource on Brahma Alba, where we've done a lot of drilling, but still huge potential to expand that resource, and complemented by melanol and other porphyry systems. The resource is 2.7 million ounces. In addition, there's a target of 3.3 to 8.6 million ounces gold equivalent for the porphyry systems. And to the top right, we have an epithermal system called Le Mans, which we have done a lot of drilling so far, but looking to convert an exploration target of 1 to 1.7 million ounces into a resource next year. This is a very nice deposit, epithermal system, high grade, at surface. Number of drill holes, if we put out today, I think would double our share price. Hole 26 was 180 metres at almost 3 grams gold equivalent. We see over time this being developed as an initial open pit opportunity, a resource of 1 million plus ounces gold, silver, potentially mining at a rate of 100 to 150,000 ounces of gold, silver, and that providing the front end revenue and balance sheet to then develop the bigger porphyry opportunities that we have at Bramaderos. Obviously, we're predominantly copper, gold, silver. Great time to be in these markets. Record gold prices, which I anticipate will continue to excel. And copper, I think there's consensus now that the fundamentals for copper are very, very strong for the next decades to come. And we have both of these metals at our projects. I mentioned we raised $6.5 million recently, well supported by our shareholders. That puts in a really strong position now to have discussions with third parties about joint venture opportunities. We've got a very clear pathway, very clear catalyst to be able to continue to accelerate our share price. Right now, we're valued at about $8 to $10 per ounce EV to resource. Looking at our peers, it's quite easy to see as how we should be $40 to $60 per ounce, given the upside of both projects, and there's significant, I think there's significant confidence that we'll continue to perform very strongly. That's Sunstone for today. Our booth is M44, I think, on the right, and we'd love to see you all there. Thank you.